Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the next edition of Sweetheart Sundays. And it is a Sweetheart Sunday for sure today. We're going to make something that is sweet, treat, and actually waistline friendly. More so than some of the other projects I have made, but still delicious. It's actually not going to be as waistline friendly as I had planned it to be because I couldn't find the particular products in the store, but I will explain what you can use to substitute that will make it so. But anyway, before we get started, I wanted to take you on a little tour. We just came back in from produce shopping. And we go to a store called Detweiler's Market, and if you live around the Sarasota, Florida area, I'm sure you've heard of it. But they have fantastic produce and at very reasonable prices. So we've kind of stocked up, and I'm going to share with you a few of the things that we got today. So let me just take you with me. Okay, we'll start over here. This is the broccoli. Beautiful broccoli. 3 of these for $5. Seriously. Now, here is a beautiful sight. This is strawberry season in Florida. And these are Plant City strawberries. And Plant City is up towards Orlando and on Route 4. And in fact, they'll be having a big strawberry festival before too long. So this is half a flat of strawberries, and I will get them. I'm going to put some in today's recipe, and then I will fix the rest of them. We'll have them for fresh fruit, and I can also cut them and we'll freeze them. And then, because I picked up some tomatoes, this, oh, by the way, this half a flat was $9.99. I picked up some fresh tomatoes. Some apples. Would you see the size of this apple? I mean, look. Blueberries. Peppers. These bags were 2 bags for $5. And those are nice snack peppers. They're sweet peppers. I have a head of iceberg lettuce. Some fresh green beans, Florida grown, Brussels sprouts, lemons and limes, cauliflower, oranges. Now I have to tell you, those oranges, California. We send all of ours out of state. Cantaloupe, watermelon. This is leaf lettuce. This great big package of leaf lettuce, 99 cents. I mentioned the watermelon. These are like, they're little personal watermelons, but whoops, don't want it to fall off the counter. But for Bob and I, that's just a good size. Grapes. We'll switch over this side. Asparagus, $1.99 a bunch. Cucumbers. Carrots in a bag, and I got some little creamer potatoes too. So as soon as I get our sweet treat ready, I have to get busy and get all of this put away. So I'm looking forward to this. I love fresh fruit and vegetables. Okay, I'll be right back and we'll show you about today's sweet treat. Right back. Okay, here we are back down at the counter, and let me see if I can get, there you go. In this pot I have 1 1/4 cups of water that I'm bringing to a boil. I'm going to use 1 3-ounce package of Jello, and I'm using strawberry. Then I'm going to use 1 pint of ice cream, and I'm using a halo top. Now the recipe calls for vanilla. My store didn't have any vanilla, so I'm using strawberry, and I have a graham cracker crust. So the first thing I'm going to do is dissolve this Jello in that 1 1/4 cups of boiling water. Preferably getting most of it in the pan. Ooh, smells strawberry-ish. Probably because it is. And I'm just going to stir it around till I know it's good and dissolved. Takes a little time for Jello actually to dissolve well. I think that looks pretty good. I can move it off the heat now. Now I'm going to take this ice cream and I'm going to put the whole pint in there. Don't want to leave any of that behind. And we're just going to stir this around until it melts. I'm just going to move this into a bowl. And basically what I'm going to do is let this melt. Then I'm going to refrigerate it until it gets fairly thick. Actually, the recipe says very thick. And once that occurs, I am going to add, about a cup and a half of sliced strawberries that have been sweetened. It says you can use fresh or frozen. Well, obviously I've got fresh here. And then we're going to pour it into the pie shell and let it set up. Now this basically is 3 ingredients. You have a graham cracker shell. Now what I was looking for and what they did not have was the reduced fat graham cracker shell. And I know they make them, but they just didn't have any. And I was in a fairly large grocery store. But anyway, it takes a graham cracker pie shell, 3-ounce box of Jello of whatever flavor, 1 pint of ice cream, and it generally calls for vanilla ice cream, and then the fruit to go. For instance, let's just say pie shell, orange Jello, vanilla ice cream, are we talking creamsicle, and a can of mandarin oranges. How good is that? So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator now and let this set up a bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to get some of those strawberries ready so they'll be all set to fold in when we're ready to fold it together. So I'll see you back when it's time to fold in the fruit. Back in a bit. Okay, here I am back again. Here's the pie shell ready to go. And this is fairly thick, you can see. And I have a confession. It wasn't thickening fast enough for me, so I put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. Now I'm pouring in some strawberries. And I'm wondering if this halo top ice cream doesn't want to gel as well as regular with the fat in it, but we'll see. Because you know what? If it doesn't gel like a gel dough, you can put it in the freezer and it will be like a frozen ice cream pie. Be delicious. This pie crust I think is a little bigger than the standard one. Otherwise it would fill it right up. Tastes good. So there you go. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator, cool it. And when I get ready to cut it later, we'll add some whipped cream to the top of it. And it'll be delicious. Be back when it's ready to eat. Okay, guess what time it is? Time to eat pie. Here you go. Now this has only been a couple of hours. I think it could even get a little firmer, but I was anxious to get this done. So let me just bring you up, see if you can find me. Ugh. Wait a minute. Okay, here we are up here, and look at this. See the strawberries in it. Really looks good. Let's have a little taste. This particular graham cracker crust that I got was quite crumbly, so makes it hard to pick it up. Very good. Very good. It's a little bit soft still. Like I said, I'm not sure this sets up quite as firm as a full fat ice cream, but it certainly firms up enough to cut it and serve it and eat it. And like I said, you can make this very figure friendly by using low-fat graham cracker crust, sugar-free Jello, the low-fat ice cream, or sugar-free ice cream, and fruit. So give it a try. Give the strawberry one a try, and give the orange one a try. That's delicious. That's orange Jello with vanilla ice cream and mandarin oranges in the graham cracker crust. So anyway, that's it for this week's Sweetheart Sunday. I hope your Sunday is sweet, and I will be back to see you next week with some more crafting. And until then, everybody play nice now. Bye-bye. Have a great afternoon.